Next day on Saturday. The light going on. And the youngsters are set to move. It's race 2. Stand by for a start as he holds the juveniles up. The light continues to flash. They're off and they're racing. Divine Mirage jumped pretty well. God's Enchantment out nicely. Coming across Rock and Rom from the outside. God's Hammer's going to settle back just a little there with Frosted Warrior and then Unanswered. Over on the inside next of all as they settle properly. Saints and Sinners towards the tail end, and back with it as well is Clear Approval, and dropping out Unanswered shortly after. Inside the 800, Rock and Rom had pricked the ears up and it had the mouth wide open. Neck arch going along boldly in front, leads the way by a length. God's Enchantment running third, Divine Mirage. Around the outside, Frosted Warrior travelling up there a little deeper, and then the favourite God's Hammer back in the middle. Around the outside there, going forward, Clear Approval. Back on the inside, Saints and Sinners, and Unanswered brings up the tail end of the field. Rock and Rom guides them for home. On the point of the turn, straightened up 3/4, God's Enchantment. Frosted Warrior outside of God's Hammer, looking for a run in behind them at the moment from Divine Mirage, and down the outskirts of the track is Clear Approval with a run. Rock and Rom, God's Enchantment. On the outside is Clear Approval. It's still Rock and Rom, Clear Approval, trying to gun it down. Rock and Rom holding on though. And Rock and Rom, the newcomer, prevailed from Clear Approval. In behind them, Saints and Sinners, I thought third, just in front of God's Enchantment. Then God's Hammer, who didn't see a lot of daylight. They were followed by Divine Mirage, knocking up Frosted Warrior. And back there with it as well is Unanswered, who was a no-show. Number 9, Rock and Rom. The Rommel filly scooted straight to the lead for Holly Knottle, who claims the first 2 winners on Oaks Day. And in that inimitable Knottle style, hands and heels, she just caressed the filly to the post to beat Clear Approval, who loomed almost as another individual 2-year-old winner for the Daily Stable. Saints and Sinners and God's Enchantment, they split it pretty much locked together as far as third was concerned. It's 9 from 3 and 8. Saints and Sinners getting the judges' nod just ahead of number 4, God's Enchantment. And in behind those, God's Hammer, who just simply didn't get much territory to move in at all. Wasn't a lot of air until the race was all over. 34.99 off a 1:11.79 time on a track that is now a soft 5. And Rock and Rom for Chelsea Ford, Josh Brown Racing, S.W. Brown, S. DeLallo, S. Bloomer, D. Hogan, G. Gilbert, P. Gatti, M. Manifest, Ms. J. Catalano and J.D. Pellizzari, prepared by Josh Brown, giving Holly Knottle an early double on this Oaks Day card. Good effort, 1,200 metres. She had to do it both ends of the race. Travelled very keenly in front there. You could see that she was revved up and rearing to go. Clear Approval by Yes, 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 the Colt from Secret Copy for Maureen Daly, Sean J. Casey, Prepare, and ridden by Chris Parnham, whilst third goes the way of Saints and Sinners in the photo. A filly, the first of the St Mark's Basilica stock here from Tender, and trained by Simon Miller, ridden by Chloe as a party. Details after the running of race number 2. The third event on the card, the running of the Schweppes Mel Vista Stakes over 2,200. A field of 7. They're going to try and ride Faradio with a little bit of cover here this afternoon in the next at 1:34. As we head down, Joshy Brown very happy with the outcome of race number 2 on the program as he catches up with Lockie Taylor.
Thanks, Darren. It's actually Josh's first ever Saturday Metro winner, but we're on a Wednesday, so I'm not quite sure it counts. But regardless, Rock and Rom, what a way to start her career. Josh, congratulations on the win. You've had a big opinion of her for a long time now. Why has that been the case?
Yeah, we really have, Lockie. She's shown us a hell of a lot of talent and raw too. We haven't pushed her to do anything. When we bought her, we thought this won't run until she's 3, just looking at her. Even then, I just watch a replay. She's still got the ears forward. She doesn't know what she's doing yet. She's just raw and really exciting to have a horse like this in our stable.
She actually trialled in very similar fashion where she needed the horse to her outside to come to her outside before she found the line over the final 100 metres. How much has she improved since that trial?
She probably has taken a fair bit out of that, and we haven't done a lot in between. It's all it's all sort of been natural to her. Willie trialled her, he worked her, he loved her straight away. He was meant to be on a Saturday, unfortunately he's in Melbourne, and he tried to convince me to not start her. And I said, look, we need to start her to get her into the Karrakatta plate. So yeah, when you get a jockey like Willie track work one for you and say, look, this thing's pretty special, it is nice to see.
Karrakatta plate now in 2.5 weeks' time, provided that she pulls up well. I presume that's the direction you head?
Yeah, that's the direction. Obviously, she is still a little bit raw mentally as well. So she needs to make sure that she tells us she's going there, or else she won't be going there, because we have got a big opinion of her.
Yamanex, we'll see her on Saturday in the gym crack. How does she compare to a filly like her?
I did the old story, people, I got one better at home, and Yamanex has shown us a hell of a lot, and she's done absolutely nothing wrong. But I guess Yamanex is probably more furnished 2-year-old than this filly, if you want to compare both of them. So that'll put Yamanex in good stead going into a gym crack and a Karrakatta, that she's a very mature horse for her age.
A great result here, well done.
Thank you.
There's Josh Brown after the win over Rock and Rom, a filly that I think they backed 100 to 1 or maybe even 200 to 1 into 50 to 1 for the Karrakatta plate. She won, so she's in, and it's going to give the owners a hell of a thrill in 2.5 weeks' time, Michael.
Yeah, certainly will, and won't be 100 to 1 on race day, that's for sure, or at least in that all-in market. Hopefully she can progress there, because Josh is dead right. She looks raw, but she just looks to have a lot of ability. And that's an early double for Holly Noddle now. She's taken out the first 2 on the card. She was able to cross them from barrier 8 of 8. Looked as though nothing else really wanted to lead through the early stages there. God's Enchantment and Brad Parnham actually jumped best, but Brad was happy to grab hold. Divine Mirage with the blinkers on. It looked as though they were really keen to sit her today. And Holly was able to take full advantage. She crossed them on Rock and Rom, straight to the top, was challenged by Clear Approval over the final stages, but gave a really, really nice kick, Holly. I was just saying, it looked as though nothing else really wanted to lead. You got across quite cheaply.
Yeah, I could see everybody was grabbing hold, and that would get an easy lead. And once she kind of found the front, she was settling really nice.
Ears pricked. She looks pretty raw. Her big gangly action there as well. She looks a filly with a fair bit of upside, but clearly she's just got a lot to learn.
Yeah, she definitely does. Still very green out there. Her legs are just kind of going everywhere, and she's not sure where to put them. But no, in the straight, she actually balanced up really nice and was really good.
Chris Parnham's horse, Clear Approval, was coming hard, but she kicked strongly once he started to loom, didn't he?
Yeah, I think she was just getting a bit lost out in front, being out there for so long. But once Chris's horse came up next to us, she found a bit more.
Josh Brown's first Saturday winner, albeit on a Wednesday now. You've always done a little bit of track work for him. That must be pleasing to get his first Saturday win on the board.
Yeah, definitely doing a bit of riding for Josh at the moment, so it's great to get a win for him.
Early double for you, flying. Well done.
Thank you.
There's Holly Noddle. She combines with Josh Brown, and the 2-year-old filly by Rommel in Rock and Rom has now qualified for the $500,000 Karrakatta plate in 2.5 weeks' time.